Hello YouTube, today is Friday, April 9th, 2010. Welcome to the Expose Obama Week in Review. We started off the week with the opening of the Major League Baseball season, America's pastime. And per tradition, the President throws out the ceremonial first pitch. So take a look as to see if our current Commander-in-Chief is up to the task.
You know, I'm a Southside kid, and I've got to make sure that Jerry Reinsdorf doesn't get too angry with me.
And having played with the White Sox for a short time, I know how the Cubs fans and the White Sox fans go back and forth. Who's one of your favorite White Sox players growing up?
You know, I thought that, you know, the truth is that a lot of the Cubs I like too, but I did not become a Sox fan until I moved to Chicago, because I was growing up in Hawaii, and so I ended up actually being an Oakland A's fan. But when I moved to Chicago, I was living close to what was then Kaminsky Park, right? And went to a couple games and just fell in love.
This video stands out to me for three reasons. First of all, Obama cannot name a single player on the White Sox. He pauses for a while and then he changes the subject and says, well, actually, I was an Oakland A's fan when I lived in Hawaii. Are you kidding me? A real baseball fan knows exactly who's on their team. You ask me why I'm a Mariners fan, I'll tell you in 1995 we had Ken Griffey Jr., Edgar Martinez, Tino Martinez, Jay Buhner, Alex Rodriguez, Norm Charlton, Luis Sojo. I could go on and on for a long time. But if Obama is really a fan, what's going on? What's the deal here? Also, Obama throws, not to insult females, but Obama throws like a girl. My little sister throws better than he does. He rocks back and forth and back and forth, and then he lobs an effeminate toss to the plate. Unbelievable. A final critique of this clip is while he's speaking, Obama says Kaminsky Park. It was Comiskey. No N there, Chief. Just for nostalgia's sake, here's what a real president looks like when he throws out the first pitch. One of our most popular stories on ExposeObama.com this week was from McClatchy newspapers with the headline, "Where's my free stuff?" Evidently, insurance companies and doctors' offices across the country are getting bombarded by people asking, hey, when does my free healthcare kick in? Sorry guys, free healthcare doesn't kick in until 2014, but you're paying for it now. This really shows how educated all the Obama zombies are out there walking around saying, thank you, Obama, for our free health care. Too bad it's not for 6 years, and too bad somebody's got to pay for it. It's not exactly free. Anyway, I guess this lady's dream has finally come true. Or not.
The most memorable time of my life. It was a touching moment. Because I never thought this day would ever happen. I won't have to worry about putting gas in my car. I won't have to worry about paying my mortgage. You know, if I help him, he's going to help me.
Our next story on ExposeObama.com, which you can check out in the sidebar below, is that Obama's bizarre Easter service. He and his family went to worship on Easter. They went to a church in Washington, D.C., and from the story, it sounds like it was pretty bizarre. Evidently, they showed up a little late. They came in at 11:05 a.m., fashionably late. The other worshipers stood up, clapped, and sang, Hallelujah, Hallelujah, when the first family entered via a side door. That's pretty bizarre. Also in the article, the minister, Pastor Bell, referred to the president as the most intelligent, most anointed, most charismatic president of America, and called Mrs. Obama his beautiful wife. TV cameras don't do her justice. He went on to say, God has his hand all over you. Referring to the president, anybody would be foolish to come up against you. I thought Easter was about Jesus, and where I go to church, it's not about the people that show up late. It's about worshiping God and giving thanks for his resurrection. Evidently, the church that Obama goes to is a little different, and their focus seems to be on exalting the first family. Pretty bizarre. Until next time, stay tuned to ExposeObama.com throughout the week, and we'll see you next week for our Week in Review. Be sure to leave a comment on any of the stories that you find interesting. Talk to you later.